There's a new report showing concealed carry permits are soaring, topping 15 million last year. That's the largest one-year increase ever. We're joined now by Tim Schmidt, founder and president of United States Concealed Carry Association. Tim, why the jump?
Hey, Charles, great to be on the show again. I think it makes sense that Americans are feeling the need to be able to protect themselves, to be able to be that first line of defense. And nowadays, there's so many great opportunities to learn about being that responsible American that people are they're taking up that cause, and they're becoming concealed carry permit holders, and which is a good thing for our country. You
know, it's interesting because, of course, they say President Obama was the best salesperson ever for the gun industry because there was always this threat that he would go after the Second Amendment. And it feels like now, I guess, the second part of this is actually being able to carry this. Are enough states and municipalities changing the rules and the laws for this, the trend to continue?
I think so, Charles. I think what's going to happen is, so as more and more responsible Americans get those concealed carry permits, the tough thing right now is that they have to deal with all of these confusing reciprocity laws. So if you travel, say, from Wisconsin to Iowa, over to Nebraska, every single state has different laws, so you never know exactly are you going to be legal in that state, which is why there's an important bill right now that needs to get passed, which would force states to acknowledge other people's concealed carry permits.
Where's the bill? Is it in the House or the Senate?
Yep, it's Cornyn has it in the Senate. Hudson has it in the House. It's still not through it yet.
Real quick, Tim, we had a sheriff on earlier this morning, and he put out a Facebook post saying if people were armed, we can mitigate things or even stop things like what happened in Manchester. Do you believe that as well?
That is 100% true. A famous saying is the best way to stop an armed bad guy is with an armed good person. And that's been shown time and time again. A lot of people don't see that because it doesn't get a lot of coverage when the good guys show up with guns and stop the crimes.
All right, Tim, congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Facebook reportedly censoring legal discussions of guns. Ashley.
This is interesting. Some people got their hands on some of the guidelines within Facebook who constantly battle with postings, as we know, of graphic violence and issues of sex. But apparently when it comes to talking about guns, they have some pretty strong guidelines. They'll let you depict a gun without comment. Also, you can depict a gun in the context of hunting. But if you said, wow, I'd sure like to add a Glock G42 to my collection, that's a big no-no, which critics say, you know what, expressing a wish to own a gun is constitutionally protected. Facebook responding saying context is extremely important when considering each case.
Wow, it's so amazing. Facebook and their sometimes upside down
yeah, exactly.
Policies. Thanks a lot. Well, more Varney after this.